old space. They've torn down the awning of Jerry's and they're gonna expand and widen it, and which is kind of cool because it's gonna be able to go all the way across there, so we no longer have a sign there. Although we still have this thing, so. Anyways, this gonna be a major improvement. They're gonna be busting through the wall to go next door.
What does raw umber and watery bird sienna do to things?
Our very first space. Oh, it wasn't good.
She's thinking they're going by. Oh my gosh.
Where'd they go?
That's
Man, give me attention. First wave of screen printing jobs this week. We got 11 so far. This flashing unit has never dried this side of the shirt well at all. Like, you can... Good here. Look at that. Ridiculous. Because the right side isn't drying over here, I do a, make it come around one more time, and I do a phantom stroke here with no screen, just to trigger the heat coming over here one more time. Then another round of flashing unit. When it comes over here, it's dry. All right, so keeping our emulsion scoop in water has been an absolute game changer for us. Look how clean that is. This will be an interesting project. It's a UV printable aluminum that we got from JDS, 12 by 24. I gotta make nameplates that are 6 inches by 2 inches. So I'm gonna line them up in a grid and just print them all at once and then cut them apart. Supposedly, you can cut them with a paper cutter. All right, so this does have a plastic film on it. All right, so let's find the thickness of this. Thickness check. millimeters. All right, I want to get an exact placement of this thing. So I drew an outline and I am going to just print this directly on the flatbed. So I can see where this thing is starting to print. There's no reason to print the whole thing, so that's enough. So I'm just going to go back to local. Okay, data remain, data clear, enter. And so we can see right here, this is the outline for the job. So I'm gonna place it right there and we'll get this printing. Okay, on the actual print, I'm gonna bump this up to 600 by 900. And then we're gonna go here. I gotta flip this 90 degrees. Boom. Okay, and then we're gonna go to special plate. And we're gonna do UV clear, but only on the valid pixel. Just to give the letters some sheen. And rip and print. We wanted to find a laserable option that had this brushed aluminum look with the black laser, but we couldn't find that color scheme, so that's why we went with this UV printable option. Man, I hope this cuts. Wow. It actually works. God, guys, this Workhorse SD10 still not getting up to temperature. It should get up to 105 and it's 71. I mean, I'm better off just putting this stuff outside, but it's slowing us down on our screen production right now. I already replaced the heating element in this thing, so I'm hoping that it's some sort of fuse. I remember there being a fuse. I can't remember if it was there in this hatch or there's one in the back there. So I'm gonna check a couple different places and see if we can get this solved. All right, looks like I don't need the screwdriver. There's two fuses right here and in the back. All right, so cut that off. Let's pull these out of here. I hope I have my multimeter here so I can test this out. We'll see. All right, I think my multimeter is at the house, but look what I found. Those look like possible replacements. We'll see. All right, pop the one back in. Let's see if the temperature starts rising. If not, I'll replace the other one, since I happen to have them here and I don't have the multimeter. Still at 72 degrees so far, but while we're waiting here to test that out, screen printing definitely got slow in January and February. Very, very slow, but we have 11 screen printing jobs this week. So you could tell springtime's here. It's really starting to come around. We're launching 2 team stores for group orders. So screen printing's really coming around. The unfortunate part of that is it's really hard to do other things. So I'm pretty much tied to screen printing. Definitely feel like when we go to hire someone else, that's gonna be the first place for us to make a hire. But right now, I cannot afford to make it higher right now, so I'm kind of stuck in a catch-22 situation at the moment. Okay, I changed both fuses, doesn't seem to work. When I bought the new heating element, I bought two just in case. I guess I should just switch out the heating element just in case I bought a bad one. Super, super frustrating. Till I get this figured out, I'm gonna put this heat gun on 105 and just throw it in there. Oh, it only goes down to 120. That's just gonna have to do. Okay, so with the heat gun in there, the temperature is rising, so that tells me the thermostat is not the issue. Uh-oh. The cat has discovered the conveyor dryer. Last week, I had a polyester job that had a full back to it, and for whatever reason, the full back somehow bled through to the front. And we thought it was the heat settings going through the dryer. Okay, I think I discovered what happened to those other shirts that had the bleed through. I think it was from wet white ink that went through a very thin shirt onto the pallet. So, because if you look at this, look at that smear. So right now I'm just kind of drying. And this is, obviously I have a dual tape on here. This is not directly on the pallet. It's a dual tape. But pretty sure that's what messed those up. And when you tape off sections like this, we're definitely gonna have to use screen opener to open that up, because this adhesive on this tape certainly will clog up the screen. One do you like better? Single tone. We should have named her like Mia Ham or something.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this design is just bumpier and rough feeling more than I want it to be. So what we're gonna do is throw it on the heat press with a Teflon sheet here. Set for 320, about 15 seconds. Here's the result. So silky smooth. Gotta put the laser in the little box. There we go, hit enter. Remote. All right, this gets one more hit of white. And bam, final hit of white. Like that. And you can see this one's been hit with the third stroke of white. This one has not. And how do I keep track of that? With the numbers. So number 8 here is the last shirt. Number 1 is the first shirt. Also, these numbers right here show me that number 3 and number 4 over here are on the second round, and this one right here is on the first round. So once that gets all the way over here, it'll also alert me and let me know that shirts are ready to unload. Number 8 is about to rotate. 1 is here. It's gonna do a stroke, come up, comes back down, bam, start unloading. Because we're unloading, I'm gonna start using the foot pedal down here. And so when you hit continue, this is gonna run. So you hit continue, it runs, but then we switch it to auto with pedal, and then we're good to go. Switch back to full auto. That's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you consider doing it. Hit that thumbs up for me. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see you very soon. Take care.